obviously we're a wee bit disappointed not to have won the game on Saturday. What were your thoughts on the result and performance?
Yeah, look, I think we started the game really well. I think we created some really good chances in the first half. Pretty tight affair. I think both teams were fighting really hard, battling really hard. A few feisty tackles in there as well. And look, I think probably towards the end of the game, I think we just couldn't quite get over the line. I think we obviously scored a good goal through Hendo, and obviously we're disappointed to concede the goal in the way that we did. But yeah, look, really pleased with the performance, and obviously looking to try and build on that now, and hopefully we can go to Arbroath and get a positive result.
We obviously were up there to play Montrose in July. I imagine it's only a month on, but the weather might be slightly different. What do you expect from Arbroath and Gayfield?
Yeah, look, you never know what you're going to get when you go up there. Obviously, we went up, played Montrose, and yeah, look, it was a pretty nice evening actually. So look, we'll see what happens. We'll prepare for every eventuality, but look, we've got a really good squad. Everyone's really fighting hard for Sinky and obviously Huts at the moment. So look, we'll go out there and make sure we put in a really strong performance and try and come away with the points.
The conditions, I suppose it's something that it's a place you've played at a lot. We've been up there and played a lot. So is it sometimes made too much of? Is it still a fairly straightforward affair of go out and play your best football?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, obviously everyone talks about it, but you just got to go out there. It's 11v11. You've got to make sure you go out and put in a real strong performance. You know it'll be a battle, whatever the weather's like. So we've got to make sure we stand up to that and make sure we go and put in a real strong performance. And I'm sure if we go out there, we execute the game plan, I'm sure we can come out on the right side of the result.
A wee bit of disruption, obviously unplanned for with Reece departing. Has you, as one of the kind of more experienced members of the squad, been useful in helping the younger guys who, as we kind of touched on last week with Sink, haven't really been through it before? Yeah,
look, obviously been through it a couple of times. I think it happened to me at Ayr with David Hopking. I came in and he decided to leave as well, so a similar sort of situation. But yeah, look, it was a bit of a shock to everyone last week. But yeah, look, we're over it now. We've had a week to sort of get over it, and we've had a game. We've put in a good performance, so we just got to try and build on that this week. And yeah, look, I've helped Sinky out of a few bits, but yeah, he's really grasped the role really well, and he's really set us up well for the weekend, and I'm sure he'll keep doing the same. And myself and some of the other experienced players just got to help him out and make sure when we cross the white line on Saturday, we go out there and put in a real strong performance.
And the mood in the camp, you guys seem very positive, very upbeat, but there's only so much we can see from the outside. What's it feel like within the team in the camp?
Yeah, it's good. Look, obviously, as I said, it was obviously a bit of a shock, but we got over it pretty quickly, and we sort of came together on that Monday and just said we've got to go out and do it for ourselves. We've got to go out and make sure we're putting in performances. We don't want to look back at the end of the season, and obviously the games that have come when we've got no manager and we've not picked up points. So yeah, look, as I said, really good week last week. We'll have another good week this week, and I think everyone's just itching to get back out there really and try and get that first win on the board.
Brilliant. Well, here's to that. We'll see you on Saturday, Sean. Thank you very much.
Appreciate that. Okay.
Aaron, just briefly, any kind of further reflections on the draw here against Queen's Park on Saturday?
No, just looking back on the game, I think a draw was probably fair over the piece. For us, it was probably about once we go 1-0 up, can we control the game a bit better? I felt like we went maybe a bit too direct at times once we went 1-0 up, but that's something we've looked back with the boys and try and rectify that come Saturday.
On to Arbroath then, kind of strange quirk of the way the League Cup went. There was our second visit there, but our first game against Arbroath. I suppose we had good memories from that trip, albeit it was against Montrose, but what do we expect from Arbroath when we're up at Gayfield?
No, it's always a tough game when you go up there. I'm not sure what the wind machine will be like up there, but it's always a tough game. I know Goldie and Hammy quite well, so they'll have their boys firing.
They've had a draw, a win and a defeat, so very much a mixed bag. They're opening 3 games. I guess we're at that stage of the season we're all still figuring ourselves out, never mind figuring each other out. So does that make it difficult to prepare, or does it help you in some ways?
No, not really. We'll just go and try and impose ourselves and play our style that we want to go up there. As I said before, it's going to be a tough game up there with the wind and whatnot. So at times you need to sometimes play the conditions, but apart from that, it's more about us.
I suppose in terms of familiarity, there are some former Diamonds and former teammates of yours in that Arbroath side, so some familiar faces.
Yeah, it'll be good to see Janny and obviously Toddy as well. So it'll be good to catch up with them. Hopefully they're not too happy after the game, but yeah, it'll be good to see them.
How's the injury situation? Obviously, we've seen Dylan have to go off after a really good start to the game. How is he?
Yeah, Dylan's just obviously rested Monday, Tuesday, but should be back training Thursday. So that's a real positive for us. Strappy obviously got through the game fine, so he's trained full this week, and then big Aaron Reid's not going to be far away either. So it'll be good for the squad of health.
That's brilliant. Obviously, with Strappy, the worry is that he played probably more than in an ideal world you would have wanted him to. So there's always that trepidation of is he going to have gone in too much too soon? But he seems okay.
Yeah, no, all good. And he's obviously had the Sunday off and trained Monday, Tuesday fully. So he's ready to go really.
How's Cammy Bruce getting on, and how's Alex King?
Yeah, Kingy's probably maybe miss one more week, and then he'll be back fully fit. And Brucey's just taking it probably week by week. He's going through stages, but he's to be honest, he's flying just now, so he'll be back sooner than scheduled.
And you've added Cole to the squad during the week there, just yesterday, so confident that he can come in and contribute?
Yeah, no, as I said before, he's comes with a great pedigree, brings that youth and experience, but he's definitely something we can add to the squad.
Something a bit different for the midfield, perhaps?
Yeah, no, he's probably naturally just a box-to-box midfielder, so he'll be looking to add goals and get, assist to his game, so hopefully he can add that.
I suppose it's the last game of the month, but you guys probably take it in a more sort of bigger chunks and look back at it on quarters and stuff like that, but how are things feeling ahead of the last game of August?
Yeah, all good. Obviously, as I say, it's probably been a bit of a mixed start from us, but hopefully we can end August with a victory.
Brilliant, Aaron. We will see you on Saturday. Thank you very much.
Thank you.